Nelson Chamisa believes that a nationwide dialogue holds the potential to alleviate the suffering experienced by millions of Zimbabweans. He hopes that engaging in discussions to resolve the political impasse and address the ongoing economic crisis will create favorable conditions for the return of Zimbabweans who left the country in search of better opportunities. While the Crisis in Zimbabwe Coalition welcomes the idea of dialogue, they stress the importance of including a broader spectrum of stakeholders. They argue that an all-inclusive conversation should go beyond political parties and encompass participation from diverse sectors, such as religious institutions and labor unions. The call for dialogue arises from the recognition that previous elections in Zimbabwe failed to produce a democratic outcome, as underscored in a report by Dr. Nevers Mumba, the leader of the SADC Observer Mission. This report has prompted the need for an extensive dialogue that tackles the deficiencies in the electoral process and paves the way forward for the nation. On the other hand, the Federation of Non-Governmental Organizations, which is aligned with ZANU-PF, asserts that Chamisa must first acknowledge the legitimacy of President Emmerson Mnangagwa. They argue that if Chamisa accepts his electoral defeat, he should cease inciting the population to believe in the possibility of fresh elections supervised by SADC. The Federation of Non-Governmental Organizations maintains that President Mnangagwa is open to listening to any Zimbabwean who wishes to express their concerns, emphasizing that he has been in power since 2017, succeeding the late President Robert Mugabe. According to the country's constitution, this term marks President Mnangagwa's last, scheduled to conclude in 2028. To sum up, Nelson Chamisa advocates for a nationwide dialogue as a means to alleviate the suffering endured by Zimbabweans. He calls for inclusive discussions involving political parties, religious institutions, labor unions, and other stakeholders, with the aim of addressing the shortcomings of past elections and charting a path forward for the nation. However, differing opinions exist, with some emphasizing the need for Chamisa to recognize President Mnangagwa's legitimacy before engaging in dialogue. Zimbabwe's political landscape remains intricate, with ongoing economic challenges and a shared aspiration for a resolution that benefits the country and its citizens.